The Space Shuttle Discovery now conducting the rendezvous pitch maneuver. This view provided by a video camera on the outside of the International Space Station looking down at the orbit about 600 feet below. The Space Shuttle Discovery is stationary in that point below the space station as Commander Steve Lindsay commands the shuttle through a nose-forward 3/4 of a degree per second rotational backflip to allow the International Space Station crew members to photograph Discovery's heat shield. The two vehicles now passing about 209 statute miles over Spain. During this rendezvous pitch maneuver, the International Space Station crew members are using digital cameras equipped with 400mm and 800mm lenses. The 400mm lens provides up to 3-inch resolution, and the 800mm lens can provide up to 1-inch resolution, as well as detect gap filler protrusions of greater than 1/4 of an inch. Since the STS-114 mission, when this maneuver and photography was initiated, additional zones were added for the 800mm lens to focus on the gap fillers on Discovery's belly. As during the STS-114 mission, those gap fillers were observed. These photographs will focus in on those areas, in addition to the other prescribed areas. The images being obtained by Commander Pavel Vinogradov and Flight Engineer Jeff Williams will be downlinked to Mission Control Houston as soon as possible for engineers to analyze and add to the wealth of imagery and data being evaluated to determine the health of Discovery's heat shield in advance of its return to Earth and landing at the end of mission. This is Mission Control Houston, the Space Shuttle Discovery continuing to go through a rendezvous pitch maneuver under the command of Steve Lindsay on board the aft flight deck of the orbiter. The imagery that the space station crew is providing includes the upper surfaces of the shuttle as well as Discovery's belly, nose landing gear door seals, the main landing gear door seals, and the Elevon Cove.
Alpha Discovery, you can end photos.
End photos.
The Space Shuttle Discovery will complete its rotation, returning to an orientation with its payload bay facing the station. The window for photography has been completed. That entire window is 1 minute and 33 seconds long, allowing the International Space Station crew members to photograph the Space Shuttle Discovery about 600 feet below the complex. Once Discovery completes its rotation, Commander Lindsay will move Discovery up to the V-bar or velocity vector, which is the direction of travel for both spacecraft, to be about 400 feet in front of the station.